apocalypse is coming.
I'm here to cleanse the earth.
Welcome to another Concave Brand Tracking video. Today we're looking at the brands in X-Men Apocalypse.
Forget everything you think you know. You're not students anymore. You're X-Men. Let's go to war.
First and foremost, X-Men Apocalypse has far more brand visibility than its predecessors. It has over twice as much brand visibility as X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men The Last Stand, and over 5 times more than X2 X-Men United. If we look beyond the X-Men franchise, we do find, however, that X-Men Apocalypse is relatively light on brands, especially in comparison with movies from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Transformers series, and even most recently, DC Comics' Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. Now let's take a look at the top 5 brands in X-Men Apocalypse. At number 5, we have Jaguar. Early on in the movie, an old school Jaguar car is seen driving up the Xavier School's driveway. While the brand only gets 13 seconds of screen time, it's quite noticeable, and the Jaguar logo is seen on the back of the car as well as its emblem on the front. At Concave Brand Tracking, we have developed an in-house model to calculate the advertising value a particular brand gets from its appearance in a movie. We do this by factoring things such as the brand visibility, the audience for the movie, and the cost of traditional advertising. As X-Men Apocalypse is still in theaters, we are assuming that it will grow somewhere between $600 and $800 million worldwide. Using this model and our assumptions about the X-Men Apocalypse's box office performance, we find that the advertising value that Jaguar gets by appearing in the movie is worth somewhere between $280,000 and $380,000. While Jaguar gets the bulk of its movie exposure in the James Bond franchise, it also regularly appears in blockbuster movies for short but noticeable appearances. Jaguar had 10 seconds of screen time in Furious 7, 12 seconds in Entourage, 30 seconds in Edge of Tomorrow, 39 seconds in Gone Girl, and 46 seconds in Mad Max. At number 4, we have Coca-Cola. Much like Jaguar, Coca-Cola appears briefly but noticeably. Near the beginning of the movie, Storm, played by Alexandra Shipp, is clearly seen drinking a bottle of Coca-Cola. Once again, using our advertising value model, we find that Coca-Cola's exposure in X-Men Apocalypse is worth somewhere between $350,000 and $450,000. This appearance by Coca-Cola in X-Men Apocalypse was more visible than in recent movies such as Jurassic World, Black Mass, and Trainwreck, but not quite as visible as in Tomorrowland, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, or Southpaw. At number 3, we find Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile appears in the form of a 1949 Rocket 88 convertible and appears in a couple of scenes with its logo visible at times. Throughout X-Men Apocalypse, Quicksilver, who's played by Evan Peters, wears an array of t-shirts that have references to the pop culture of the 1980s. Early on in the movie, he's seen wearing a t-shirt from the TV show The $6 Million Man, and at the end he wears an Atari t-shirt. However, for most of the movie, he wears a t-shirt from the 1981 Moving Pictures tour from the band Rush. Concave Brand Tracking values this exposure for the band at between $1.2 and $1.5 million. While all the brands that we've seen so far got reasonable amounts of visibility, it was, however, RayBan that stole the show in X-Men Apocalypse. Early on in X-Men Apocalypse, Scott Summers, played by Ty Sheridan, is given a pair of custom RayBan sunglasses in order to control the energy beams that come out of his eyes. From this point on, Cyclops wears the glasses throughout almost the rest of the movie, and as such, RayBan gets almost 10 minutes of screen time, and Concave Brand Tracking projects that this exposure for the RayBan brand will be worth between $9 million and $12 million, depending on the final box office gross. Not surprisingly, RayBan's appearance in X-Men Apocalypse was one of the brand's most visible appearances in a movie yet. RayBan was 3 times more visible in X-Men Apocalypse than it was in Ride Along, and over 5 times more visible than recent movies such as Magic Mike XXL, Captain America The Civil War, and Furious 7. The only recent movie in which RayBan was more visible than X-Men Apocalypse was in Neighbors, in which Seth Rogen wore a pair of their optical eyewear for most of the movie. And that wraps up our look at the brands in X-Men Apocalypse. If you'd like to see more videos about brands and entertainment, please subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to find out more about our services, then please visit our website, www.concavebt.com.